I never liked memorization, not in school and definitely not on guitar. We're often told to memorize the notes of the fretboard and the cycle of fifths. Today I'm going to show you how to learn both of those things without even feeling like you're memorizing anything. No sweat. Like I said, I never liked memorization, not in school and definitely not on guitar. And the two things that we're constantly told to memorize are the notes on the fretboard and the cycle of fifths. And those things are important to know. But the usual method that people tell you is to look at diagrams like these and to memorize them. Ridiculous if you ask me, and it's certainly not fun. Well, today I have a confession for you. I know both of those things pretty well, but I never memorized them. That's right, I never did. I did memorize some things like all the notes in the major and minor triads, but that's for another time. Instead, what I did was play songs. Lots and lots of songs in all sorts of styles. And there's the rub. I played in lots of styles, including some that were meant for piano, trumpet, sax, and even banjo. And that meant that I played in all sorts of keys, including keys like A flat and E flat. Well, what if you don't want to do that? Well, I have a solution for you. That is, if you like blues and rock. And it's super easy, barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah. It's a simple exercise that you do directly on the guitar. It takes about 5 minutes to learn and about 3 minutes to do each day that maybe you do for a couple of weeks. After that, you're not going to know everything, but you'll find lots of things are getting easier and easier. And make sure you watch until the end because I'm going to supercharge the exercise to accelerate the learning even more, and it's going to be no extra work at all. The exercise involves two chord shapes, the E-shaped chord, shown here for G, and the A-shaped chord, shown here for C. You probably know both of those chord shapes, and even if you can't play the full bar or it's painful to do so, just play the strings on the bottom of the guitar that you can play without pain. It'll work out just fine. So now in the exercise, we're going to start in B, and we're going to play a 1-4-5 like this. We'll play the 1 chord B, then we'll play the 4 chord E, and then just 2 frets up using the same shape, we'll play the 5 chord, in this case F sharp, and then we'll come back to the 1 chord B. So B, E, F sharp, and B. Now we'll stay at the same place as the B, but we'll jump up a string from the E string to the A string. So in other words, we'll play an E. We'll start from E. So we'll start up here at the 7th fret, but we'll start on the A string, that note right there, which is an E, and we'll use the A shape to start that out. Now the 4 chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's an A. So we'll use our E-shaped A, that's our 4 chord, and our 5 chord is B. 2 frets up from the A. So we've got E, A, B, and back to E. 1, 4, 5. Those are the two patterns. Now here's the rest of the exercise. Couple of surprises ahead, but not too rough. So we were at the 7th fret. We're going to move 2 frets down to the 5th fret, and we'll start on a 6th string again. So we've got an A is the 1, D is the 4, E is the 5, A is the 1. Now we'll jump to the 5th string and start there. D is the 1, G is the 4, A is the 5, D is the 1. You've got the pattern now, I'm sure, but stay tuned because there are a couple of tricky bits ahead. So now we move from A, 2 frets down to G and start there. We've got the 1 is G, the 4 is C, the 5 is D, and the 1 is G. Now we jump to the 5th string or the A string. Start with that. That's a C. C is the 1, F is the 4, G is the 5, back to C is the 1. Continuing on, we go from the 3rd fret to the 1st, that's an F. 1 chord is an F. Our 4 chord is a B flat. 5 chord is a C. 1 chord's an F. Now we get to the tricky bit. We go to B flat. If we played it right here, the problem is we'd have to use an E-shaped chord on the negative 1st fret. That doesn't exist, right? We can only play an E flat way up here. But instead of doing that, what we're going to do is simply shift up here and start our B flat right here at the 6th fret. So we've got B flat is the 1, E flat is the 4, F is the 5, and B flat is the 1. Then we go to E flat. E flat is the 1, A flat is the 4, B flat is the 5, and E flat is the 1. Stay with me here until the end of the exercise because something cool is about to happen. We continue on going from the 6th fret down 2 frets, from B flat now to A flat. We've got A flat is the 1, D flat is the 4, E flat is the 5, back to A flat is the 1. Now we go from the 4th fret on the E string to the 4th fret on the A string. That's a D flat. D flat's the 1, G flat is the 4, A flat is the 5, D flat is the 1. All right, hang on. Here it comes. We're going to go to the 2nd fret. That's a G flat. That's the 1. A B is the 4. D flat's the 5. Back to G flat. Now we move from the E string to the A string, and we start from this note. But wait, that's a B. We've already done B. Believe it or not, we've just covered the entire cycle of 12 keys. So now you've played through the blues in all 12 keys. Congratulations. Now we actually did the cycle of fourths, not the cycle of fifths, because we went counterclockwise, not clockwise. But that doesn't matter. We did it. I almost forgot. Here's the little bonus that's going to accelerate your fretboard knowledge. It's so simple and effective, you're going to laugh. Here it is. Every time you play a chord, you say its name out loud. A, D, E, A. I've said it before, but there's magic when we connect our voice to what we do on the fretboard. Give it a shot. And click on this too, because I've got lots of ways to simplify the guitar without dumbing it down. Insights you can use to enjoy playing your guitar more and more. So click on this, check it out, and we'll see you in the next video. See you on down the road.